Told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. Number 1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in
fly.
it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing. Pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check out, ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest code and I'm bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in a meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. As long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly.
Introducing the Boston Celtics. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 64. Number 64. At center, 6'10", number 26. Number 26. Starting at point guard, at 6'3", number 36, number 36. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 20. The other guard, 6'10", number 9. Number 9. of the team. Make some noise for the Boston Celtics.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So the New York starting five, they've got Insanity, the captain out there with Gordon. Then there's Dimes, and it's Jay in at the five, home in the paint. And for the Celtics, we've got Shorty, the captain out there with Mr. Move. And there's the Great, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the two. And so off the tip, it's New York. Here's Insanity. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Yep, that one goes.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. They get the rebound, got a piece of it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. The shot. And that one goes long. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Gordon. Cans the shot from the wing.
Number 11.
And it's the Celtics ball. Hernandez passes to Mr. Clutch. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Number 9.
He's off on the first.
For 2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No good on the second free throw. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Dimes. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Hernandez. The Knicks making the shot. On the wing. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Shorty, covered by Jay. Here's Shorty, fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
His first personal foul.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
1 shot.
And that one misses. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Gordon, the pass to Dimes. Tries again. Got a hand on it. There's Mr. Clutch. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
At the line, number 9. At the line for 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Big Red's checked in for the Great. Money comes in for Mr. Moves. And the Machine subbed in for Shorty. Then for the Knicks, Jones checked in for Che. B-Train comes in for Insanity. And Houdini subbed in for Dimes. Now here's Gordon. Knocked loose. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Houdini passes to Cruz. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Hernandez. No good on the 3. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Houdini. Here's the captain. Here's Jones. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
1:04 left to play in the first. Holiday trying to free himself up. And there it is for him. That's 7 points for Mr. Clutch. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Houdini, guarded by Holiday. That's tipped. For 3. Shots good by Hernandez.
And they don't want... get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's B-Train, and there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Cruz. New York moving it around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Jones. The pass to the Machine. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Houdini. Pass to the captain. From past the arc. Jones, no luck. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 4. We've got Big Red. The Machine is out there with Mr. Clutch. And there's Money. And it's Hernandez in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside, Gordon. Passes it to Cruz. Knocks down the 3 ball. B-Train's got himself on the board with 3 there. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside, in a lot of people's view, remains. David, thanks. Off target from three-point range. Boston trailing. Inside. Here's Hernandez. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Dimes. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Gordon. The pass to Dimes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Insanity. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Shorty. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Dimes. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Shorty. Pass to the great. Here's the machine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
Insanity's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hernandez passes to the machine. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's New York with it. New York with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Number 36.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another thing they've had working for them early on is their three-point shooting.
Free throw no good for Che. To the wing right side. Hernandez passes to Shorty. Swiped away. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of basketball. Gordon. That shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hernandez passes to Shorty. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Hernandez. 5 on the clock. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Big Red comes in for the great, and it's Mr. Clutch in for the machine. Cruz, he's checked in for New York. Houdini comes in for Dimes. Here's Hernandez. 5 points in the game.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Celtics trail by 10, and now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Give it a hand, fans. It's your Celtics Dancers Dance Team.
Here's Shorty. There's the pass to Hernandez. There's 49 seconds left in the first half.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Pass to the captain. Here's Insanity. New York moving the ball around. It's tipped. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Passes it to Hernandez. Here's Shorty. The pass to Mr. Moves. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 7 on the puck. From Hernandez.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They were a finely tuned unit in the second quarter, easily outscoring their counterparts and getting in front by 7 points at the end of the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might get the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Insanity, getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Knicks, the captain out there with Gordon. Then there's Insanity. Then it's Jay. And it's Dimes in at the 1 spot. No good there. The Knicks leading by 7. To the middle, Jay. It's blocked. Here's Shorty. Pass to the great. Here's Shorty. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Mr. Clutch. Shoots. Boston again missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
The shot comes out. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Hernandez. He's got 8. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Now the pass to the great. With the shot, it's deflected, and they force. The shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Boston making some changes. Money's checked in for the captain, and the machine subbed in for Shorty. And New York with a change here, too. Jones checked in for Shea. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Knicks. To the paint. Here's the great. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Here's Insanity. He's got 8. Lays it up and banks it in. Insanity's got 10 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Money, defended by Gordon, to the inside. Mr. Clutch, and the shot is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Cruz, he's checked in for New York.
At the line for your Celtics, number 9. At the line.
On the free throw, no good. New York leading by 7. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's the machine. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Mr. Moves. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from the great.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shot from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. And it's 6 points for Dimes. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to the great. Here's the machine. The great passes to Mr. Clutch. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
There's the dish to Gordon. 1:15 left in the third. And the pass to the captain. Knocked away. Here's the great. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 7. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Cruz. Lob pass to Gordon. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The machine passes to Mr. Clutch. Shot from 12. And Jones pulls it down.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Big Red's checked in for Boston. Shorty comes in for the Machine. Houdini's checked in for New York. Celtics trail by 7. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 2. They grab their own miss. And so it's New York headed to the bench with a 7-point. Lead as we wrap up the quarter, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The great out there with Big Red. Then there's the captain, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Shorty in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Gordon, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Insanity, he's checked in for B-Train. He hits the second from the line. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. However, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. That one drops for him. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Hernandez passes to Shorty. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hernandez. Another shot. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Small. Let's the three fly.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Houdini passes to Insanity. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Shorty. The Knicks pull it in. The captain's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Insanity. He dishes it to Jay. Here's Houdini. Out to the wing. Here's Insanity. Rebound Boston. The Greats got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Shorty, down low. Here's Mr. Clutch, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Mr. Moves checked in for Big Red. The Knicks leading by 6. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The 3, rebounded by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Stolen by Gordon. Pulls up, and that one swishes right in. And the Knicks lead by 8. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
That's a double win, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
A three-pointer is right on target. And that's 11 points for the captain.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass. And tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Dimes is checked in for Houdini. Here's the captain. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Dimes. Here's Insanity. It's deflected. To the paint. And it's blocked by Gordon. They recover it. Bucket is good. And now just a 5-point New York lead. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dimes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's the captain. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And that one misses.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's the captain after the basket by Boston. Gordon, the pass to the captain. New York moving the ball around. Good on the three-point shot.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 8. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Insanity.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And so it's Boston with it. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Shots good by Hernandez.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
New York, number 11.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Mr. Clutch. From outside off. Lamar. Here's Houdini. So it's New York picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with a hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with a hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At point guard, number 45.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. And it's Boomer in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, they've got Hayes. And it's Easy Breezy in at the point guard position. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day.
Well, BA, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Here's Boomer. to the middle. Here's Big Smooth. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Rondo. Pass to the monster. Down low. Here's Cool Hands. Lays it up and banks it in.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Jordan with the bucket.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Poke loose. On the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Shooting for Chicago.
And he makes the first.
The line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here comes Cleveland. Out to the wing. Here's Rondo. Fires it, the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the paint. Here's P. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Easy Breezy. Pass to Cool Hands. Outside, Rondo. Inside, Cool Hands.
17. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's Jordan. Beyond the arc. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Left side, Rondo. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Jordan. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Hayes. To the inside. Cool Hand. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Knocks it loose. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's the monster. Big Smooth with the rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Big Smooth. To the right side. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Counted.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Hayes for 3. They grab their own miss. Easy breezy shot is good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's P. Right wing. Here's Boomer. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Cool Hands. A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's the monster. Here's Rondo. Hits a 3-pointer. Rondo. He's got 6 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's Jordan. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Easy Breezy. Pass to Cool Hands. From behind the arc. No luck on that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Reed. Here's P. He's defended by Hayes. Here's P. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Hayes. And he drops it in from the low post. And that does it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. And it's prime time in at the 2-guard. The monster misses. Chicago trailing here. Here's Mr. Incredible. And a nice finish on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to the monster. Here's the monster. And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Great open look there. 6 points for him.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Big Smooth. And it's in there.
Assist from number 45.
The Cavaliers leading. Here's Shorty. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Pass to Big Smooth. The fader. No good off the back of the rim.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Here's the monster. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Number 20.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
Timeout, Cleveland.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's primetime. It's stolen. Here's the monster. Pass to Hayes. Here's the monster. Here's the monster. Clock at 6.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Goose. And another miss by Cleveland. for Chicago. They've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. There's the 3. And again, Chicago, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Robbed. And they're pushing it up. Oh, nice shot by Boomer. Give him 8 points now.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Over to the wing. Pass to Shorty. Here's the monster. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Chicago calls timeout.
Fans, the loudest section get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Full substitution.
1:03 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Boomer. And again, no good by Chicago.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Boomer. Give him 8 points now. Step back shot. Easy breezy with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. 23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Cool Hands. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rondo. Misses the 3. Here's Boomer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
You know every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like it was even. Now, look, it could be deceiving, but the assist total back up what we saw.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side. My brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Easy Breezy. They've got Hayes, and it's the monster in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. To the middle. That's tipped. Here's Easy Breezy. Chalk up 2 there.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Well, the Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Boomer. Give him 8 points now. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Ball. Shot from the inbound. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's Reed.
Number 17. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Big Smooth. Here's Boomer. Shot clock at 6. Big Smooth can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. And now it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to P. Ooh, poked away. Here's the monster. Now here's Rondo. Here's the monster. The 3 is up. Big Smooth with rebound. Here's Boomer. Checked by Rondo. And here's Jordan. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Pass to the monster. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Cool hands. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
For Cleveland, number 17.
That one's no good. And it's the Bulls' ball. Trailing by 10. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Jordan with it. He's got 6. And prime time gets it to go.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Chicago foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 20.
Here's Goose. Rebound by the Bulls. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Pass to primetime. Here's P. The jump hook. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's cool hands. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Here's P. Clock at 6. Pass to primetime. Here's Speedy. On target from about 13 feet.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Fans, your powerhouse dance team. All right, fans, that was the powerhouse dance team. Make some noise.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Shorty. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's primetime. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
.32 seconds left in the third. Pass to primetime. Now Jordan. Here's Speedy. He's defended by Hayes. 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Incredible. Off target from outside.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Jordan inside. And the miss. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago trailing here. And for Chicago, let's take a look. And it's prime time in at the 2. Here's Speedy. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Left side, Rondo. Pass to the monster. The 3. The shot off that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Reed. Deflected. And they recover it. Here's primetime. Checked by Rondo. Here's Reed. Here's Boomer. High arcing shot. He's off on the layup. Pass to the monster. Here's the monster. Outside. Rondo. Knocked away. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Reed. Here's Boomer. Hits the trifecta.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Cavaliers leading. Pass to the monster. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter to the middle. Here's Reed. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hayes with it. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That's his second.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Another thing that jumps out to me is the big number of assists that they made over the course of this game.
Cleveland shooting a nice 50% for the game. And here comes the break. Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now. Here's the monster. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo. set him up. Rondo, he's got 3 assists in the game. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Good on the shot. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He stressed to his guys the importance of coming through in the clutch here, saying, quote, "This is our time, not theirs. It's ours. We've got to go out and take this because we have worked hard for this win. Finish the job."
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
For Cleveland, number 18.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so here is Chicago. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Hayes. Good setup. Led him to the... perfectly for the layup. Hayes has gotten 4 this quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
At the line for the Bulls, number 34, shooting 1.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're on top by 11. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth.
It's time for T-shirts.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Cool Hands. For 3. Knocks down the triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's P to the paint. And here's Jordan. Pass to Boomer. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 16. That one no good. And it's Cleveland the other way.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Cavaliers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in. And they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
Here's Hayes. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 14-point game. They get the rebound. P. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Easy Breezy. takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with
Came from the bottom, then we grew. Tryna make the dream come true. That's why we're running to the back. It's normal, this ain't nothing new. And all my man them get it in. I ain't got leeches in my crew. Still it ain't nothing greedy. Cause if I'm eating, he's eating too. Look like Riri, just text me. And it don't take a genius for you to know what I'm trying to do. Already up, I'm sliding through. She like it too. We trying to feel. I wanna take my time with you, but I ain't got no time to lose. So you must have got me confused. I got a bounce, keep figures in high amounts. Put digits in my account, trying to buy a house. And I ain't performing when I'm talking about rolling loud. We get it in by that, like it's allowed. If we see the out, don't panic. Run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet. Get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turn it savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic. Run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet. Get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turn it savage. So us man take time, we just sit and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got the franchise. West is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's Junior, and his baddest one in at the 5. And for the Thunder, they've got Malone. Jackson is out there with Silk. Then it's MP, and it's Wood in at the small forward. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards. It's a battle of rebounding, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
So the Bucks win the tip. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Dishes to West, and the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Daniel, the pass to West. Here's the franchise. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Buries the long-range jumper. Mr. Fundamentals got the first points up on the board for the Bucks. MP passes to Silk. Malone outside. That's tipped. MP finds Wood. From the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Unhindered, going all the way. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Wood.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 5 points in the game. From 11 feet away, that shot off. Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Jackson misses. West against Malone. West passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Kicks to Junior. Passes it to the franchise. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
And the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
MP looking around. Right wing. Here's Wood. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Malone. And he uses the glass on the way. Malone's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of it. Why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Malone. And the basket by West.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Silk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep, Wood, and the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by MP. Drives to the hoop. Shot's good from West.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now, here's MP. Fires the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Daniel, the pass to Battister. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 5. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now the pass to the franchise. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The 3 from MP. Cans it from downtown. MV's got 5 more. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Here's MP. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the franchises out there with the doctor. Then there's West, and it's the dude, and it's Magician in at the 3. Pass to the dude. Out to the right wing. Bucks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Magician passes to West. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. That shot, no good. The Thunder leading by 6. MP left side. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. MP's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Passes it to Magician. To the left side wing. 13 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper. And it's 6 points for the franchise.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
NP passes to the kid. Launches a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The dude passes to West. Here's the dude. The pass to the doctor. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on the great one. That's his first foul. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Here's MP. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's the franchise. He's got 6.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Inside, here's MP, and he makes good on the layup. MP's got 11 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Magician, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's good for 2.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
MP outside. Pass to Silva. Here's Silk. Goes up the baseline. Doesn't get it to drop for him. West outside. Pass to the franchise. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jackson, he's checked in for Silk. Magician comes in for Clutch. And Malone's subbed in for MP. And then for Milwaukee, baddest ones checked in for the Doctor. Junior comes in for Magician. And Mr. Fundamentals subbed in for West. Here's the franchise. From 7. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Thunder. Here's Johnson, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That one is no good. Bucks trail by 11. Passes it to the dude. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. So the wing on the left. There's the pass to Daniel. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the kid. Here's Malone. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. The dude passes to the franchise. With his first shot attempt. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wood kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's the kid. Back to Jackson. Here's the 3. The Thunder with another miss. Junior with it. Pass to the dude. Over to the wing. The 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mr. Fundamentals got it back down to within single digits. For the Bucks. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They have an 8-point lead. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off the spot, put the ball on the floor.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, it's never fun.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Wood out there with Jackson. Then it's MP. Then it's Silk, and it's Malone in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, West in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's MP Jackson.
Milwaukee foul.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
First 2 foul.
And he can't get the first one.
The line for your Thunder. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 8. passes to the franchise. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Baddest one passes to Mr. Fundamentals. The three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder leading by 9. On the wing, Jackson. Nice shot from the wing. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Clutch is checked in for the Thunder. Milwaukee also making some changes. The doctor comes in for the franchise, and Magician subbed in for Junior. Baddest one passes to West. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by MP. To the middle. West misses. Oklahoma City's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Outside Jackson, pass to Silva. He kicks it to MP. Clock at 4. The rebound by the Bucks. The pass to Magician. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. MP passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the inside. Here's baddest one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Oklahoma City called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. And the Thunder making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. The dude, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. Malone outside. Now, MP. He's got 11. Pulls it from the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Here's the dude, covered by MP. Here's Magician. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The kid is checked in for MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. The dude's got his first points of the night.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Malone outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pass to the dude. Here's baddest one. Chalk up 2 there. Baddest one's got his second bucket of the night.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Silva. Johnson surveying the floor. The pass to Silva. 6 to shoot. Here's the kid for the 3. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's Magician. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Magician's got 4 this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunity. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
West outside. Pass to the dot. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 10. And we'll be back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Proctor out there with the franchise. Then it's Junior. Then there's West. And it's the dude in at the one spot.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Malone outside. From 12 feet out, it's tipped. Here's the dude. He's covered by Malone. To the middle. Here's West. That shot missing. So the Thunder will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Malone outside. Snatched away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's the dude. He's covered by Malone. The franchise passes to West. Passes it to the dude. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Junior. And the Thunder pushing it up now. That's good from... Malone on the assist by Wood. Wood's got his 4th assist in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Silks checked in for the Thunder. MP comes in for the Kid. Baddest ones check in for the Bucks. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for the dude. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thank you, David. And the pass to the franchise. That 3 off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Malone outside. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Right side Jackson kicks it out to Malone. He lobs it up. Clock at 6.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Pass to MP. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The feed to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. The wide open look here for Wood. And the Thunder another 3.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Malone against West. Baddest one passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's baddest one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 37.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Magicians checked in for Milwaukee. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. MP passes to Silk. Down low, here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for your Thunder, number 77, taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Magician.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
And here is MP. Over in the corner, Wood. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Milwaukee, 2 shots.
That free throw good from West. A different look for Oklahoma City. Johnson, he's checked in for Jackson. Clutch comes in for Magician. And it's the kid in for Malone. The Bucks also changing it up. The doctor comes in for baddest one. And it's the dude in for Mr. Fundamentals. Johnson, the pass to MP. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The dude passes to the franchise. Pass to the dude. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg,